Welcome to our October kitchen. Today I'm going to be making patties from Pot Noodle, and Paul becomes a mixologist with the vermouth here as he makes a negroni. We were watching Saturday Kitchen a few weeks ago and we saw George Egg come on. Now he was absolutely amazing because he jazzed up some very basic foods, including making patties out of a pot noodle. Now apparently it comes from an idea from the Netherlands, and I haven't had a pot noodle for years, but I did like them. Not all the time, but you know, they're quite a nice, tasty convenience food to have. But I would never have thought that you could make patties out of them. So Paul, I think you have to disappear now because I'm going to get started and we need an extra camera to focus in on what I'm going to be doing. So you can use any flavour of pot noodle you like. I'm going for chicken and mushroom. George used the curry flavour, but it looked a little bit too intense for me, and I thought, well, I do like chicken and mushroom soup, so maybe this would go well. So we'll just peel the top off first. Oh, and of course you get the little sachet, but I guess we just keep that. This is the soy sauce. Oh, we're not going to be adding that to it, so we can use that for something else, for some dim sum perhaps. It actually smells like crisps to me. Very interesting. Okay, so the first thing to do is you get a spoon and you basically crunch down the pot noodle. Now it is, oh dear, yeah, it's quite solid in there. So we're crunching, oh dear, have I gone right through it, Paul?
Did you?
No, I thought I'd cut my thumb off as well. Gosh, imagine killed by a pot noodle. This is really strong stuff. So I'm crunching down. Actually, you can see, I mean, it was right up to there before, wasn't it? And it's condensed away down here, but it's still quite packed in.
Maybe try like just...
Look, there's a bit of the noodle bit. So we want to like crunch the whole thing down until you've almost got like crumbs, I suppose. You see that, Paul? Right. I think that's probably good enough now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we are going to add a really good glob of peanut butter. I guess you can use any type of peanut butter. I'm just using a very basic smooth one here. So in that goes. Can you see that, Paul? Oh, I love to smell it. Okay, so that goes in. And then we've got sesame snaps. Now I bought, I think it was a 6-pack. But you only need one of the little packs, and I haven't had sesame snaps for a long time, but all you need to do is to get like a knife or a cleaver, and we're basically just going to break those up. Oh dear, maybe I'll do one at a time. It's going to go everywhere. How come when George did it?
Can you not use your hands?
Maybe a smaller knife would have been better. You know what? Anyway, the idea is that it should be like smaller pieces. So, I know what it is. It's the cleaver's blunt, Paul.
I told you I wanted a new one.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind. I'm not a professional chef, as you can tell. So
you just crumbled it with your hands.
I guess you could.
I think it's fine.
Now I can go like this, you see. Get it into smaller little pieces. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. What do you think? Okay, and then we basically just add that into the noodle as well. I'm making a real mess here. Let's just pour the rest of that in. So it all goes into the pot. Now, with a normal pot noodle, you would be making it into sort of like almost like a, I suppose like a soupy consistency. We don't want to do that. It wants to be a little bit harder. So we're not going to use too much hot water, not boiling water, but hot water. So I'm going to pour some on. And I'm going to see if this might be enough. I can always add more. I think this is probably enough. And then you just go like this again. See what I'm doing there, Paul? Oh dear, I might have put too much in, to be honest.
Do you need to pour some out?
Do I need to pour some out? Actually, no. I think it's okay. I mean, what I could do is I could always add another sesame snap or something to bind it.
Or you could put some more peanut butter.
Yes, let's get some more peanut butter. Okay, I may as well show you that we're just using smooth peanut butter here. Let's do that. I didn't think I put too much water in there, to be honest. But maybe I did. It's a bit of a trial and error sort of job with the water. So anyway, it's not going to just stay like this. It then needs to go into the fridge and set for several hours, I would think. When they did it on Saturday Kitchen, they had one that they'd made earlier, so they didn't actually say how long they'd left it for. I'm slightly scared that this is a little bit too watery. Shall we add another sesame snap? What do you think? Yeah, let's add another sesame snap.
You have an extra pack.
Well, it's a good job I bought the, it's actually a 4-pack, not a 6-pack. But there's 3 in each one of these. Shall I just go like this? Oh no, I can't, you see, because it's a bit too sticky.
Are you doing it one by one?
No, I'm gonna like bash it. But I like these sesame snaps anyway. I love the smell of it. Mmm. Do you know what? It's not the same, but it's similar to, my mother always loved to get nut brittle. It was one of her favourite sweets way back in the day. And that's the sort of thing that I would love as well. I can't eat it anymore because it's a mixture of 2 things that are going to basically ruin the teeth that I've got left. Nuts and very sticky toffee.
Toffees.
Yeah. Okay, so I think maybe a little bit more of a bash in this. Right, let's add this in and hopefully it'll be enough to bind it. Oh dear. Don't worry, I shall clean everything up afterwards. Right. I made a right mess here. Right. Oh, this is better. Oh yeah. This seems better now. All is not lost. Well, you don't even know what I'm doing yet. I don't know what I'm doing. How come it always looks so much easier when the professional chefs do it?
They've had practice.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, that literally does look like a hot mess right now. Right, this is going to go into the fridge for a few hours. We'll leave it outside just to get to room temperature first because Paul doesn't like me putting hot food items straight into the fridge because he says it could contaminate other things. I don't know, is that true? Let us know in the comments. But Paul has been in the kitchen as well, but he has been playing around with some drinks. Here he is with his Negroni.
I have enjoyed ordering Negronis when I am out and about in London and in other areas, and I believe when I ordered a Negroni before in London, I think the Negroni came up to about £12 or £14. So that I think that's way too much. So I am going to demonstrate how easy it is for you to do at home. I decided to make this at home and I went to Lidl to see what ingredients they had. I bought 3 alcoholic products to make the Negroni. I bought their gin, I bought a vermouth, and I bought their version of Campari. I need to have like an orange slice as well in ice, and I will show you how to do that. It is so easy to make. All you need is an ice cube, and this is the ice cube for the drink. And to that, I am peeling this easy peeler because I don't have an actual orange, but I think that the easy peeler will do just fine. To make the Negroni, I am going to need equal parts gin, vermouth, and Campari, which is bitterol. So I'm going to add 1 shot of gin. I'm going to add 1 shot of vermouth. Now I'm going to add 1 shot of Campari, or in my case, bitterol, which is a Campari equivalent for little. So the recipe said that I could stir it or shake it, so I'm going to stir it. For this mixture, I am going to shake it because I do like the shaking action element to it. I do like my drinks mixed and shaken. So let's shake it all about. And this shaker feels really cold. Look, you can see the coldness appear in the shaker. And it said to strain it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Look at that. So this is my version of a Negroni, and I think this is going to be really good value because the cost of the gin, the vermouth, and the Campari cost about £30. So I believe I can at least have 2 or more Negronis at home to enjoy. I hope that I have shown how easy it is to make a Negroni at home. I think this is so good when you want a quiet night in and you just want to kick back and relax and just throw a couple of these down. Although I am gonna say that you shouldn't have more than 2. Well, it's up to you. But I think this is my go-to right now because I do like the look and feel of it, and I am not in the mood for anything sweet or anything that's too fizzy at this moment.
Let your finger do the talking. Subscribe to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
Welcome back. The frying pan is on in the background. I'm getting some oil heated up. Now when George Egg did this, he actually fried the patties in a deep fat fryer. We don't have one of those, and we don't actually like using a lot of oil like that. So we're going to change it slightly and shallow fry. But first of all, we have to actually get this mixture out of here in one piece, and then you'll see what I'm going to do. Quietly optimistic, I think is the word to use, or the phrase to use. It seems quite solid. So I've got a world's sharpest knife here, and Paul says that I shouldn't be using it.
He basically put it upside down.
Oh, right. Are you getting this, Paul?
He basically put it upside down and then he kind of like banged it.
Oh, right. Well, let's see if it just bangs out. Are you getting this? Are you getting this?
Oh, God. Is it going to work?
It's not budging, you see. So I think
Fine.
I need to sort of like ease round it.
It seems quite solid, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I would prefer it to be solid than liquid.
Mm.
If it was liquid, then
It'd be a hot mess.
Game over. Okay, so I've gone the whole way around. Let's see if this makes any difference.
Anything?
Yes, it's worked. It's worked. There we are. I didn't think this would work. Look.
Oh my goodness.
Right. Okay. So we're just going to do one of these to show you. But
Why don't
basically,
you cut them all like in bits?
yeah, I'll cut them all. But we're only going to fry one. So I think we can get 4 out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shouldn't you do all of them like in one go?
Oh, I suppose I could.
Don't cut your finger.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going through like this. So I said patty. That may not be the correct term for it, but it does look like one, doesn't it? Okay, let's cut all of them then.
You don't want to be doing this again, do you?
No. So what happens after this? After I've cut them,
Then you put it into the flour, the egg, and then the breadcrumbs.
yeah. So we've got some flour, some egg, and some breadcrumbs all ready.
Do you want me to help you?
No, I need you to film.
Why don't you use one hand to do it? Oh my
Okay, so I'm just going to like flatten them a little
This
bit.
one needs flattened too.
So Paul, I think you need to come round to this side now because we're going to be moving them across. So we'll put it into the flour. Right, so I'm putting it into the flour first of all, like that. A little soak in the egg, and then straight into the breadcrumbs.
And then I think we bring it over
Yeah.
and then put it straight in.
Yeah, and put it straight into here, and it's sizzling away. Right.
And then you will do the rest.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like
Oh, it's broken up. It's broke. This. Oh no!
Okay.
I knew it was too good to be true. Oh dear. Well,
dump
the first.
it into,
Yeah.
dump it
It's all right.
Oh my
It'll
God.
taste the same.
Well, I suppose that there were like some less solid bits,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I think it's just getting that consistency right with the original pot noodle. You can use any type of breadcrumbs in this, by the way. These are just the very basic ones we got from Lidl. There, that can be like a little mini one. And I think this one... Oh, I put it in the breadcrumbs first. Oh no. Right.
Well, I'm assuming that it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah. Oh God. And yeah, it goes.
Maybe we could salvage that.
I'm going to wash my hands. Paul will continue with that for a moment.
I think the first one looked the best.
It smells nice.
Does it?
So, what do you think of it so far? The thing is, you see, if it was deep fat fried, then
It would be cooked all over.
yeah. So
But the side bits might not be as good.
yeah, but I think the other important thing to remember is that apart from the egg, there isn't actually anything raw in here.
No, because you've cooked everything.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of getting it sort of nice and crispy and warmed up and everything. But I have to say, it smells really, really nice.
It smells of chicken and mushroom.
Well, that's what it is. Oh, look at that. And the thing is, they are actually sort of holding their shape again.
Do you think this is going to taste kind of savory or sweet?
Savoury.
But then there is peanut butter, so that...
True.
What else did we put in it?
We put the... What did we put in it?
Peanut butter.
Oh, the sesame snaps.
All right. So isn't that kind of sweet?
Yeah. I don't want to burn it though.
No, I don't think... I think that we're going to flip it again, maybe. It will be interesting to try it out when they're ready.
I know. Well, certainly well done. I would say it's probably maybe a bit too well done on the outside, but we did want it to sort of cook through. That's the thing. It would probably have been better deep fried. I've got the forks, Paul.
Right.
Come on over. You can put that camera away now.
Do you need like a knife?
Right, so there they are. Shall I have a go first?
I am nervous here.
Actually, let's film this.
Oh, yeah, why don't you like film this or do a recording of that?
Right, okay.
Do you want me to cut it for you?
Alright, you cut it. It smells really nice though.
Does it?
Yeah. Okay, let's go and have a look at that. Is it really hot?
Probably. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wow.
I think I get a touch of peanut butter.
It's the peanut butter.
I get the peanut butter and I think I get the sesame brittle.
If anything, it actually tastes or feels slightly dry. Are you getting that?
It feels kind of burnt because we did kind of burn it.
But it's nice.
I can't put my finger on it, but I do like it, which is weird.
Very, very hot.
Which is really weird. Like, I can't put my finger on why I like it. I think there's like a sweetness and savory taste to it. I didn't think that I would like it, to be honest.
All I would say is,
Wow.
I wouldn't eat a lot of it. A little, I think, goes a long way. I'm not saying it's not nice, and it is nice, but it's stodgy. You know? And it's maybe because we did add that extra sesame snaps. We did add a little bit extra peanut butter just because I was worried it was too liquidy.
I don't really taste the chicken and mushroom that much.
No. So...
Was it in the packet that had the seasoning?
Yeah. No. The little packet was soy sauce, which we wouldn't be using. But as I said at the start, George had used the curry flavour. Now, I think the curry flavour, that would probably have come through more. I thought it might have been a little bit overpowering, but maybe not, because you've got the other ingredients, the peanut butter especially, is what I'm tasting.
It is very pronounced.
But, yeah,
Wow.
I'm pleasantly surprised at this.
I didn't think that I would like this at all. I was sure that I would be like, I'm sorry, Marcus, I can't eat this.
Who knew you could do this with a pot noodle?
My mind is kind of blown away from
And
this.
who knew that you can get channel memberships as well?
Yes.
For just £1.99 a month. You could be seeing this episode.
1 week in advance.
In fact, all the episodes from the following week in one big drop on the Monday.
And we are also doing super thanks.
If you'd really like to help us along the way, we'd really appreciate the super thanks, and that's you making an extra contribution to the channel. Well, I'm not sure. Paul's digging into another one.
I think that we should, because I don't think that this stuff keeps.
No, it'll not keep.
So whatever is left over is going to be chucked.
Yes, that's true. So we better keep eating. Well, we'll see you next time then.
Cheers, bye.
Bye. Dig in then, Paul.
You ate all the good ones.